my channel. This is Amito here. Please subscribe if you're new, subscribe, and welcome back to my channel. If you're already a subscriber, welcome back to my channel, and I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing great. So today we are going to talk about some lady tweeted about her her kids' situations at the moment. She has teenagers, 3 kids, 2 girls and 1 boy, and the boy is 17 years old, and the other girl who followed the boy is 15 years old, and the other one followed the other girl is 13 years old, right? So this woman tweeted that this boy impregnated both of the sisters, the 2 girls, the 2 daughters. So she was trying to ask for advice. She was trying to ask for advice, how to handle the situation, because at that time she doesn't even know what to do at that moment. She doesn't know what to do at the moment. She's just confused. She wants advice. If it was you, what would you do? Comment down below your thoughts. So people came up with advice, a lot of advices. One, people came up with take the boy to prison. Others are saying let the girls give birth. Others are saying take the girls for medical abortion because they are too young and they're going to get traumatized. Others were talking about how the girls should give birth and they give out the kids for adoption, right? So if you ask me about that personally, I don't know, because in that moment I'm not the mom and I don't know what's best for. Okay, we can give all our advice and what, but then what if I know she will have to weigh the situation and come up with also her own conclusion, her own solution to the problem. But me personally, I feel like they should just separate the kids. The boy should be taken somewhere else and the girl should be placed somewhere else. If the boy has a father, maybe the boy should go and live with the father. Me, I'm seeing taking him to prison maybe in a correction center where they will have to go and at least maybe trying to educate him. I don't know, maybe just put the boy somewhere, just take him far away somewhere there. So the girls, me, I feel like these girls, if the mom is okay with that, they can go for clinical abortion and they remove the babies, since already these girls are very young. And in let the mom talk to the girls, what do they feel about this situation, because they cannot force them to go for those abortion if the kids don't want, right? So they should talk about that with the girls. And also, if the girls can give birth and they give out the kids for adoption, they can do that, because really, imagine that trauma, having your brother's kid, your brother's baby, seeing your brother's baby, and it's just, I don't know if it's going to be very healthy for the kids to live with that child, with the babies around. So if they could get maybe some, I don't know. But me, I feel like they should just separate the girls. If the girls don't want to have the babies, they can remove the babies. If they want to keep the babies, give birth, let them give birth, and maybe the kids given out for adoption, maybe like that. That's my thought, by the way. That's my thought. What are your thoughts? Please don't judge me. Don't judge me in this situation. It's a difficult situation. Don't judge me. Comment your solutions down below. And so that's it. But before let me say, this has brought in a lot of light, right? So there, I know they're already parents. Okay, if you're a parent and you're watching this, please, if you have kids, and let me say teenagers, right? Please sit down with them before this happens. Before this happens to your own kids. Sorry, please talk to them. Make sure you talk to your kids. This is not a secret anymore. You have to talk to them. Like some parents feel like, mostly here in Africa, African parents don't want to talk about sex education, anything like that. They feel like it's immoral, but it's not. It's not. In this situation, it's not, because you would have saved your kids a lot. So you talk to them all the time. And this woman was an essential worker, right? She goes away to work and leave the kids alone, because the kids are already old enough to maybe cook for themselves, make food for meal for themselves. Yeah, she goes to work. And but once you come back from work, talk to your kids about these things. Let them not be just let them not be sleeping with the siblings, or doing such things, because it's wrong and it's very bad. So you just educate your kids, talk to your kids all at all times, every day. Make sure you talk to them, and make sure you tell them other people should not be doing that to them. Like other people should not be touching them, should not be doing all those things to them. And make sure you're friends with your kids. If you're friends with your kids can tell you anything. So be friends with your kids. Let them come back from, like, you come back from work, let them be able to tell you what has been going on. Don't create this environment whereby have been around people, when they come back you feel like fire heat around. You feel like running away from home. You get so scared to even see them. You feel like everything you're doing is wrong. Make sure your kids are friends with you. When they do something wrong, you correct them, but make sure you befriend your kids, so that they can tell you whatever is going on. So the moral of the story is, please talk to your kids, educate your kids, talk about sex education to your kids. Let them know everything they need to know. Yeah, comment down below. Comment down below. Remember, this is just a discussion. Please don't judge me. Comment down below. If you're new, subscribe, and have a blessed evening, morning, afternoon, a blessed night, from wherever part of the planet you're coming from, right? Bye guys, thank you for watching.